Yeah. Watch the levels. They loading up. It's a liquidity run. Yeah, they sweeping it clean. Take the highs, take the lows, not the mood that it seems. Fake the breakout, then they flip the direction. Now I'm riding with the real projection. Liquidity run, yeah, it's all by design. They take your stops, then they enter on time. If you waiting, don't chase the fun. You can catch that move on the liquidity run. Eagle high sitting, yeah, I'm watching that zone. Retail piling in, thinking price gonna go. But I've seen this before, yeah, I know that game. They gon' run it up just to flip the lane. Stop loss and stack, that's fueling the attack. One quick wick and you trade in the bank. Yours, theirs, that's how it goes. They take your loss, then they ride the flow. Patience, I'm waiting it out. Let them fake, let them shake, let them take the crowd. When the move gets real, I step in calm. Right after the sweep, that's where I belong. It's a liquidity run, yeah, they sweeping it clean. Take the highs, take the lows, not the mood that it seems. Fake the breakout, then they flip the direction. Now I'm riding with the real projection. Liquidity run, yeah, it's all by design. They take your stops, then they enter on time. If you waiting, don't chase the fun. You can catch that move on the liquidity run. Asia rains bills, keep you tight all night. London comes through, starts the first fight. New York opens, now it's time to decide where the real money wants to ride. Break a structure, now we shift the flow. Higher highs, or we dropping low. Or the blocks lighting up with the play. That's the zone where I get paid. It ain't random, it's planned. Every move got a hand. If you rate what they do, you can move how they move too. It's a liquidity run. Now you see it clear. Not the first move, it's the one they steer. From the stops to the pop, that's the run. Now I'm winning off the liquidity run. Liquidity run, yeah, I'm locked right in. No more chasing, now I'm playing to win. Sweep it clean, then I'm done. That's the trade on the liquidity run. Yeah, 9:30, bell rings, now it's different. New York takeover. New York takeover. Yeah, we taking control. London set it up, now we running the show. Sweep the highs and we send it down low. I don't chase price, I just follow the flow. New York takeover, volume hitting hard. Fake that move, then they play their card. Liquidity first, yeah, that's how it goes. Now I'm riding on the New York flow. Not the New York flow. Pre-market quiet, building the range. Everybody waiting for the change. London made the first fake move, now New York comes with something to prove. Spike it up, take the stops real quick, then reverse with a heavy hit. That first move, yeah, that's bait. Second move is where I get paid. I don't trade right at the bell, let them show the move they sell. When they sweep that early zone, that's when I step in, that's my throne. New York takeover, yeah, we taking control. London set it up, now we running the show. Sweep the highs and we send it down low. I don't chase price, I just follow the flow. New York takeover, volume hitting hard. Fake that move, then they play their card. Liquidity first, yeah, that's how it goes. Now I'm riding on the New York flow. Now New York opening range, first 30 set, that's the level I don't forget. Break construction, now we shift, that's the move where profits live. All the blocks lining with the play, that's the zone where I get paid. From the highs down to the lows, that's the path New York chose, yeah. This way it's real, every move got intent and feel. If you wait and read the chart, you can play the smarter part. New York takeover, now you see it clear. Not the first move, it's the one they steer. From the stops to the pop, that's the flow. Now I'm winning in the New York show. New York takeover, yeah, I'm locked right in. No more guessing. guessing. Now I'm playing to win. Liquidity first, that's the code. That's the edge in the New York mode.
Yeah, this ain't retail. It's that smart money flow.
This ain't retail.
Smart money flow, yeah, I'm moving like that. They take it stops, then they run it right back. Fake that break, yeah, I already know. I don't chase price, I just follow the flow. Smart money flow, yeah, it's clean, no stress. They trap the crowd, then they flip the press. Liquidity first, then the candles go. Now, round riding with the smart money flow. Yeah, equal high sitting, yeah, that's bait. Retail buy, sticking this late. But I'm watching where the stops all stack. That's where price gonna snap right back. Inducement first, then the raid. Make it look clean just to get you played. One quick wick and your trade gets clipped, then they run it hard. Then the opposite shift, I don't move when the crowd moves fast. I wait for the setup to show at last. When they sweep that level, clear that zone, that's when I step in, that's my throne. Money flow, yeah, I'm moving like that. They take your stops, then they run it right back. Fade that break, yeah, I already know. I don't chase price, I just follow the flow. Smart money flow, yeah, it's clean, no stress. Oh yeah, they trap the crowd, then they flip the press. Liquidity first, then the candles go. Now I'm riding with the smart money flow. Asia bills, it keeps it tight. London sweeps, starts the fight. New York opens, now it's clear. That's where direction starts to steer. Break construction, now we shift. Market bias starts to lift. All the blocks where I aim my shot, that's the zone where I take my spot. Yeah, they plan it all. Every rise, every fall. If you read what they do, you can move like them too. Smart money flow.
Now I see the game. Same old trap, just a different name. Sweep the highs, then it drops down low. Now I'm winning off the smart money flow.
Smart money flow, yeah, I'm locked right in. No more guessing now, I'm playing to win. Liquidity first, that's all I know. That's the edge in the smart money flow.
They thought it was over.
They took the stops, yeah, they ran that line. Took you out the trade, now they flipping mine. Fake that move, then reverse real quick. Now I'm in profit while they still sick, yeah. They took your stops, but I stay patient, yeah. Now I'm riding moves that they can't face it. Sweep that liquidity, then it pops. That's how the market takes your stops, yeah. Equal highs, yeah, I see that pool. Retail jumping in, playing by the rules. But the rules don't work when the game is rigged. Big money moving how they wanna live. Spike it up, then drop it fast. That breakout candle never lasts. Inducement first, yeah, that's the play. Make them buy high, then take it away. I don't chase what I see on screen, I wait for the move in between. When they running hard just to fake that push, that's when I step in, that's my push. They took your stops, yeah, they ran that line. Took you out the trade, now they flipping mine. Fake that move, they reverse real quick. Now I'm in profit while they still sick. They took your stops, but I stay patient. Now I'm riding moves that they can't face it. Sweep that liquidity, then it pops. That's how the market takes your stops. London session sets the tone. New York comes, now it's on. Liquidity sitting clear as day. That's the zone where I get paid. Break construction, now we shift. Market bias starts to lift. From the lows to the highs we rise. More money always on that side. They hunt those stops for a reason. We can't fold every season. But if you wait and read the play, you flip the script and get paid. They took the stops, now you understand. It was never random, it was all planned. Sweep that level, then it drops. Now you're trading past the stops. They took your stops, now you see a game. Same old you're winning off the stops. We live.
Don't chase it.
Don't chase it. Ride it. Wherever you at, back to the mean. Price too high, I'm selling that scene. Too far low, I'm loading along. Back to the value where price belongs. Wherever you at, clean and tight. Volume tells me when to strike. Don't chase candles, let them snap. Then I ride it back to VWAP. Open bell ringing, volume spike. First fake move, yeah, this typical hype. They run it up just to shake you out. Then dump it down, now they switching the route. Overextended, stretch too far. That's when I know where the entries are. Back to the mean, that's always the play. Same setup, just a different day. Let it run. I don't jump in, wait for the pullback to begin. When it taps that zone just right, that's when I step in. That's my stride. Right of you at, back to the mean. Price too high, I'm selling that scene. Too far low, I'm loading along. Back to the value where price belongs. Right of you at, clean and tight. Volume tells me when to strike. Don't chase candles, let them snap. Then I ride it back to VWAP. London fade, New York ignites. That's when you see the real fight. Fake breakouts and stop runs clean. Then it drifts back to the in-between. Confluence tight, levels aligned. Previous high, now acting is fine. At VWAP right in that zone. Now I got a trade I can call my own. Patience, discipline. Yeah. Let the setup pull you in. Not emotion, not a guess. Just high probability finesse. Right of you up, now. Down, 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 down. Now. Down, down, down. Right of you up, down. Down, down, down. Right of you up, now you see. It's not price, it's equity. Where the volume really sat, that's the edge I'm riding at. Right of you up, no more traps, no more chasing breakout gaps. Let them fake it, then react. Now I'm riding VWAP back. They showing you one move,
But they taking the other.
yeah.
Inducement play, yeah. They baiting the crowd. Show you one move, then they flip it around, yeah. And they fake that push, make you think it's the way. Then they take it back, that's the inducement play.
Inducement play, yeah, it's all by design. Pull you in early, then they switch the line. If you patient, you can catch that way.
Right after the trap, inducement play.
Yo, little breakout, yeah, it looks so clean. Retail jumping in on the screen, but I see where the stops all stack. That's the move where they pulling it back. Push it higher just to build that trust. Make it feel like a must. Then 1 week and it's all undone. Now they running the opposite run.
I don't move on the first fake push. That's the trap, that's the pull, that's the push. When they clear that level, show their hand. That's when I step in, that's the plan.
Inducement play,
Yeah, they baiting the crowd. Show you one move, then they flip it around. Yeah. Fake that push, make you think it's the way. Then they take it back, that's the inducement play.
Inducement play, yeah, it's all by design. Pull you in early, then they switch the line. If you patient, you can catch that wave.
Right after the trap, inducement play.
Yeah. Asia builds it, keeps it tight. London sweeps, starts to fight. New York opens, now it's real. That's when they show the deal. Liquidity sitting above and below. That's the map if you wanna know. Once they take it, now we ride. Opposite move, switching sides.
Yeah, they plan that move, every fake, every groove. If you wait and read it right, you can turn it into profit light.
Inducement play, now you see it clear. Not the first move, it's the one they stare.
From the trap to the snap, that's the way. Now I'm winning off inducement.
Inducement play,
Yeah, I'm locked right in. No more guessing, I'm playing to win. Liquidity first, every day.
that's the edge.
Inducement play.
You see it. I'm by the highs, yeah, they on that's home. Take the stops, then they send it back home. Fake that break, now they switching the side. I don't chase, I just wait for the ride. I'm by the highs, where the liquidity sits. One quick wick, now they taking your hits. If you patient, you can flip that play. Catch the move when they faded away. Catch the move when they faded away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Equal highs, yeah, that's clean as bait. Retail stacking, feeling safe too late. I seen it settle way too much. They gon' run it just to grab that touch. Spike it up, stops get clear. Now the real direction starts to steer. That breakout candle, yeah, that's cap. They just setting up the reversal trap. I don't end on the first move out. That's the trap, that's the doubt. When they sweep that level, clear that zone. That's when I step in, that's my throne. Love of the eyes, yeah, they hunt that zone.
Take your zone,
Take your stops, then they send it back home.
then they send it back.
Fake that break, now they switching the side.
How they switching the side?
I don't chase, I just wait for the ride. Up at the eyes, where the liquidity sits. One quick wick, now they taking your hits. If you patient, you can flip that play. Catch the move when they faded away. Catch the move when they faded away. Yeah. London sets it, builds it tight. New York comes, now it's fight. Run it up, take the crowd, then reverse it, shake them out. Break a structure, now we drop. That's the move right after stops. All the blocks where I aim my trade. That's the zone where money's made. They plan it all, every rise, every fall. If you wait and read the chart, you can play the smarter part. Cover the eyes, now you see the game.
Same old track, just a different name.
Sweep that level, then it died.
Now I'm winning above the
Cover the
high.
eyes, yeah, I'm locked right in.
No more guessing, I'm playing to win.
Liquidity first, that's the guide.
Now I trade above the high.
Yeah, look below. That's where they wait. Below the low.
That's where they wait.
Below the lows. Yeah, they hunt in that zone. Take your stops, then they send it back home. Fake that brick down, then they flip it, then go. I don't chase, I just play below.
Below the lows, where the liquidity stays.
One sharp wick, now they clearing the place.
If you patient, you can catch that flow.
Right after the sweep below the lows. Equal lows, sitting, yeah, I see that stat. Retail short, think the price won't snap, but I know where it stops, I'll sit. That's the spot where they aim their heads. Breakdown candle, yeah, that's bait. They pull you in just a second too late. Then they spike it till you out clean. Now they running it up unseen. I don't enter on the first move down.
That's the trap for the crowd.
When they sweep that level, clear that zone.
This when I step in, that's my zone.
Below the lows, yeah, they hunting that zone.
Take your stops, then they send it back home.
Freak that breakdown, then they flip it, then go.
I don't chase, I just play it below. Below the lows, where the liquidity stays.
One sharp wick, now they clearing the place.
If you patient, you can catch that flow.
Right after the sweep below the lows.
Asia builds it tight and slow. London sweeps, it starts to show. New York hits, now it's clear. That's where direction starts to steer. Break the structure, now we rise. From the lows up to the highs. Or the blocks where I take my shot. That's the zone where I lock my spot. Yeah, they plan to fall. Every drop, that's not all. If you wait and read it right, you can flip it into profit. Like.
Below the lows.
Now you see the play.
Not the first move.
It's the fade away.
Sweep that level, then it goes. Now I'm winning below the lows. Below the lows.
I'm locked right in.
No more chasing.
Now I'm playing to win. Liquidity first, that's the flow.
That's the edge.
Below the lows.
Yeah.
Watch the wick,
That's the tell.
yeah.
Watch the wick.
That's the tail.
Sweep, then reverse. Yeah, they clearing the zone. Take your stops, then they send it back home. Fake that break, now they switch in the lane. I don't chase, I just play the game. Sweep, then reverse. Yeah, it's all by design.
They take your trade and they enter on time.
If you patient, you can catch that wave right after the sweep. That's how you get paid. Equal highs, yeah, I see that bait. Retail buying, feeling safe too late. One quick spike and they out the trade. Now the move flips back the other way. Breakout candle, yeah, that's cap. That's the move where they set the trap. Run it hard just to shake you out, then reverse it, no doubt. I don't move on the first push out. That's the trap for the crowd. When they sweep that level clean, that's when I step on the scene. Sweep then reverse, yeah, they clearing the zone. Take it stops, then they send it back home. Take that break, now they switching the lane. I don't chase, I just play the game. Sweep then reverse, yeah, it's all by design.
They take your trade then they enter on time.
If you patient, you can catch that wave right after the sweep. That's how you get paid. Asia range builds it tight. London sweep starts to fight. New York hits, now it's real. That's when they show the deal. Liquidity sitting ready to go. Below the lows or above the highs, you know. Once it's taken, now we ride. Opposite moves, switching sides.
Yeah, they plan that move. Every fake, every groove. If you wait and read it right, you can flip it into profit. Like.
Sweep them reverse.
You see it clear. Now you see it clear. Not the first move.
It's the one they steer. From the stops to the pop, that's the play. Now I'm winning every day.
Sweep in reverse, yeah, I'm locked right in.
No more guessing, I'm playing to win.
Liquidity first, that's the nerve, that's the edge. Sweep
them reverse. Yeah. They thought it was breaking out.
Nah.
Yeah. Trapped at the top, trapped at the top. They thought it was breaking out. Nah. Trapped at the top, yeah, they bought that break. Now they stuck in the trade, that's a costly mistake. Run it up, then they drop it non-stop. That's the move when you trapped at the top. Trapped at the top, yeah, they clearing the zone. Take a stop, then they send it back home. If you chase, yeah, you're paying the cost. Now you stuck at the top, taking loss. New highs printed, candles clean. Retail jumping in, chasing a dream. But I'm watching where the stops all sit. Right above that high, yeah, that's the hit. Spike it up just to take them out. Then reverse, now they feel with doubt. That breakout move, yeah, that's bait. They pull you in just a second too late. I don't buy when it's pushing high. That's the move where they try to buy. When they sweep that level clear that top, that's when I'm ready for the drive. Trapped at the top, yeah, they bought that break. Now they stuck in the trade, that's a costly mistake. Run it up, then they drop it non-stop. That's the move when you trapped at the top. Trapped at the top, yeah, they clearing the zone. Take your stops, then they send it back home. If you chase it, you paying the cost. Now you stuck at the top, taking loss. London sets it, builds the hype. New York comes, flips the type. Run it higher, take the crowd and dump it down. Shake them out, break construction. Now we fall, that bullish run. Yeah, that's all. Or the blocks lining with the play. That's the zone where I get paid, yeah.
They plan that trap, every spike, every snap. If you wait and read it right, you can turn that loss to light. Ay, 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 ay.
Trapped at the top. Trapped at the top.
Trapped at the top, at the top, at the
Trapped at the top.
Trapped at the top, now you see the game, same old trap, just a different name. Sweep that high, then it drops. Now I'm running off the trap at the top.
Trapped at the top, yeah, I'm locked right in. No more chasing, I'm playing to win. Liquidity first, that's the plot, that's the edge. Trapped at the top.
Yeah. Watch this. They thought it was over. They took your stop. They took your stops. Yeah, they ran that line. Yeah, took you out the trade. Now they flipping mine. Fake that mood in reverse, real quick. Now I'm in profit while they still sit. They took your stops, but I stayed patient. Now I'm riding moves that they can't face it. Sweep that liquidity, then it pops. That's how the market takes your stops. Equal highs, yeah, I see that pull. Retail jumping in, playing by the rules. But the rules don't work when the game is rigged. Big money moving how they wanna live. Spike it up, then drop it fast. That breakout candle never lasts. Inducement first, yeah, that's the play. Make a buy high, then take it away. I don't chase what I see on screen. I wait for the move in between. When they run it hard just to fake that push, that's when I step in, that's my push. They took your stops, get her in that line. Took you out to trade, now they flipping mine. Fake that move, then reverse, real quick. Now I'm in profit while they still sick. They took your stops, but I stay patient. Now I'm riding moves that they can't face it. Sweep that liquidity, then it pops. That's how the market takes your stops. London session sets the tone. New York comes, now it's on. Liquidity sitting clear as day. That's the zone where I get paid. Great disruption, now we shift. Market bias starts to lift. From the lows to the highs we rise. Smart money always on that side, yeah. They hunt those stops for a reason. Weak hands fold every season. But if you wait and read the play, you flip the script and get paid. They took your stop. Now you understand, it was never random. It was all planned. Sweep that level, then it drops. Now you're trading past the stops. They took your stops. Now you see the game. Same old moves, just a different name. Liquidity first, then it pops. Now you win.